Hi, it's Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet. Today I have for us to do the thermal stitch. This makes a very nice, dense, thick fabric, as you can see. This would be really good for pot holders, for hot pads. You might even be able to use this to make a bag. I think it would be kind of too thick to do like a blanket or a sweater with because it's very dense and it's not very flexible. But you might be able to do a very heavy blanket with it if that's what you chose to do. So let's grab our hooks, grab our yarn, and let's start working on the thermal stitch. For today's tutorial, I'll be using an J 6.0 millimeter hook and some worsted weight yarn. It doesn't matter what size hook you use or what size yarn as long as your hook and your yarn match. To do the thermal stitch, you could do this in any number of stitches that you like. I'm going to start with a starting chain of 19. For this stitch, it's best to flip the chain over and work in the back bars of the chain. You don't have to, but it really does make a difference in your overall piece if you work in the back bars to start with. So we're going to start second chain from hook 1, 2 with a single crochet, and we're going to single crochet our way down the chain. So placing one single crochet in each chain all the way down the chain. So continue placing one single crochet in each chain, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the chain. I'm at the end of row 1. I have 18 stitches. To start row 2, we're going to chain up 1 and turn the work. In this very first stitch, we're going to place a single crochet. In the remaining stitches, until we get to the last stitch, we're going to be working in the back loop only. So here is our front loop, and here is our back loop. So we're going to place single crochets, one single crochet into each stitch, back loop only, until we get to the end of the row. In the last stitch, we're going to place a single crochet through both loops. So continue working in the back loops till you get to that last stitch, and I'll meet up with you at the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, and I'm going to place that last single crochet through both loops. To start row 3, we're going to chain up 1 and turn the work. Now here is where we're going to actually start our thermal stitch. Our first stitch, we're going to go through both loops and do a single crochet. Our next stitch, we're going to go into the back loop of the next stitch, and then we're going to reach down and go into that free loop of the stitch in the row below. Yarn over, pull through both loops, and then yarn over and complete the single crochet. Again, go through to the back loop of the next stitch, the free loop in the row below, pull through both stitches, and complete the single crochet. Continue working in this manner, in this pattern, until you get to the end of the row. The last stitch will be a regular single crochet. I'll meet up with you at the end of the row. So I'm at the end of round 3, And to start round 4, we're going to chain 1 and turn the work. Now, from here on out, all you're doing is repeating round 3. So we're going to single in the first stitch, and then we're going to use the back loop of this row, and we're going to be going into the free loop of the row below. But as you can see, they kind of line up, so you can just kind of go right in to this loop and go right down into the next loop in the row below. So there's really not a lot of searching for that loop like you were on the first, when you first did row 3. So from row 4 on, they're just right there, and you can just scoop up both of those loops together. Just like that. So continue working the thermal stitch all the way down to the end of the row, and then the last stitch is a regular single crochet. I'm at the end of round 4. I'm going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn over the work so you can see the thermal stitch is really starting to come out now. Let's get their ends out of the way here. You can see that pattern starting to emerge, just like on our larger example. You can make this however long you want. You just keep repeating row 3. You can add a border if you'd like, because it's, or not, you don't have to, because your top and your bottom pretty much look the same from working in that back hump. So if you've liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell. Thanks for watching, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.